What is up, guys? So do some hamstrings today. Trying to really focus on what I've been really trying to focus on lately is that glute to hamstring attachment. And the reason why I've been focusing on that is because it makes your hamstrings look so much bigger from the side, and from the back as well. I know my hamstring genetics are pretty insane, so they're the best part of my legs without question. My quads are good too. I just need more adductors. That's the only thing I'm missing on my legs. Of course, I truly didn't know how to work them out until a few months ago, so I can already tell they're growing. So I think my legs honestly might be my best body part. I just don't know it yet. The way they're growing right now, they're the fastest growing muscle on me right now. So except for my triceps and back, I think it's my best muscle by far. But anyway, so as you saw in that last clip, I'm doing a hack squat, as you can see. What I'm doing here, I know the last few times I posted on my Instagram, I've taken my back off the seat, off the pad. And the reason why I do that is so my whole body's elevated, and that way when I go down, my glute goes down first instead of my quads. And that way the glute and hamstrings are pushing from the bottom. And it feels amazing. You guys might think, oh, you're gonna hurt yourself doing that. No, if you do it over and over again and practice it without the weight, it gets so much easier. And it's really not that hard of an exercise. If you do it right, it's not that hard. But it's a great thing to do. But today, I'll show you on this next clip. Alright guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm doing leg press. I truly don't do leg press for my quads. The reason why is because this machine right here, it's not great. I don't like it. The only time I use it is if I'm doing hamstrings, and there's only 3 exercises I do in leg press, and this is one of them you're about to see, or you just saw in the last clip. You'll see another angle in just a second. What I'm doing here is I'm putting my feet at the bottom. You might think if you put your feet at the bottom of the pad on the leg press, isn't that more quads? Not how you position your knees. Your knees are everything on leg press, just like on the hack squat. Really, anything with legs, your knees are what's going to be the key factor of what you want to hit. So on this, I'm taking the knees outside instead of bringing them straight down. Since I take them outside, that's no quads. That's all adductors, hammies, and glutes, and that's it. If you want quads, put your feet down at the bottom, like I just said, but don't open your knees out. Keep them straight coming towards you, and then push out. That's all quads. Here's another clip. Alright guys, so you just saw me do the leg curls. This is honestly one of my favorite hamstring isolation exercises. It's focusing on hamstrings, nothing else. Now this one, it's all about feet positioning. As you can see, I'm kind of leaning up when I do this, so I kind of brace myself on the handle. The reason why I do that, I do it leaning back also, but every now and then what I'll do is I will lean up, as you saw in that last clip. And that's also one of those things that I'm doing that helps with that glute hamstring tie-in. That's what it's called, the glute and hamstring attachment. Because what happens there is when you're leaning forward and bracing yourself, the thing is your upper body, especially your face and just upper body in general, it's leaning over your glutes. It's not behind your glutes, it's over your glutes. So that way, when you're curling your legs, you can get it much deeper under your hamstring. So if I'm just leaning back and I curl with my legs, I only feel it on the very top part of the hamstring towards the knee. But if I lean forward, I feel like it's going deeper into the glute. So that's why I like doing it that way also. I'll show you another clip here. I don't know if you guys can see it better in that clip, but try to get a side angle that we can kind of see the hamstring working. It's hard. It's hard to tell on camera. I did my best to kind of let y'all see it, but it's whenever the hamstring I'm trying to get you to show, but it's really the upper body I'm trying to show. That way it's hunched over the hamstring instead of just leaning back. I really wanted to just show that. That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. So that's that. On to the next exercise. All right, guys, so I did not, look at those glutes. I did not record in the gym for this video here, so this clip. So I like to do this two different ways. One, point the feet out, which I'm doing here, which focuses on the outer hamstring, and the feet pointed inward, which focuses on the inner hamstring, kind of where behind the adductor is. Do both, that way your hamstrings will be big from either side, and that way your legs will look big from the back. So let's do this, go heavy as you possibly can. All right, guys, so that was the hamstring workout. I did two other exercises I forgot to post on there, but the only other thing I did was I just did a few leg extensions for quads. Even though I'm working hamstrings, I still like to hit quads a little bit. I like to do quads earlier in the week because it's a weaker point of mine. So, see, my quads are actually good. It's just my adductors I need to get working. So I put quads and adductors earlier in the week than hammies today. So that's that. I will post this in the next few hours. Whew. Hamstrings are on fire, y'all. So I'm going to eat my post-workout meal. I'll show you guys what I eat after my meal. Yeah, my hamstrings are pretty so I honestly didn't do too much. I just put a lot of weight on them. So if you guys don't know what I'm training for right now, I'm training for strength right now, which I'm hella strong right now. So the reason why I'm trying to get stronger, well, I obviously don't want to be stronger in general, but I'm not pushing food yet. Not until I'm probably gonna start pushing food mid-October. So in a few weeks, I'll start adding more food every week, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I already did cardio today also. Just 15 minutes. I mean, nothing serious. That way I don't get too fat too quick, because I don't have time to do a cut before my next competition prep, which should be in February if it's in July. So it's really only got 4 months left to bulk in, which is not long. So I definitely think I have grown quite a bit this bulk. So I'm 184, 185 fasted. the thing is, the weight cap's 175 for next year. Now you might think that's only 10, 15 pounds you're gonna lose. The thing is, guys, it's like each show you do, you don't lose as much because you have so much little baby fat left on you. Because there's some 40 and 50 year olds that still have baby fat because they never got shredded in their life. The one time you get shredded, which was me last year, I got rid of so much baby fat. Now this next cut I'm gonna do, next prep I'll do, will be so much easier because, well, it's never easy, but it'll be easier to drop the fat because I don't have that baby fat on me. I still have some, but it's every time you do it, you pretty much stay pretty lean. So, but yeah, guys, so that's the key for this next prep. So I really gotta watch my food intake these next few weeks. So, all right, guys. So I'll see you at the crib. All right, guys. So here is pretty much my post-workout supplements. I got my EAAs, vitamin D. I already took these two today. I take this one again, fish oil, my glutamine, and then my test booster. So I take this 4 pills a serving. So I took 2 of this before my workout, and I'm gonna take 2 after my workout. That's what I usually do. And then my whey protein with the collagen. And so these are basically my necessities post-workout. So I'll show you my meal. What's up, guys? So post-workout meal. Usually I have protein pancakes with this. I ran out, so I got to get more of that. So usually, it's not every time, but I like to have, especially after my leg days, a protein pancake. It's kind of a treat after leg day because it tastes a little better than, and then they're still protein pancakes, so they're not like your typical sugary pancakes. They're actually good for you. So top it off with some honey and then a little bit of almond butter for extra protein. So that's usually, I do that after leg day. Put some tiny bit of chocolate chips over it. Delicious. This is basically beef with rice and mixed with duck eggs, 3 duck eggs in there, mixed with the ground beef, and then just a cup of rice. And I got my EAAs right here in this cup. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to spill it. So just a little tip for you guys I'll finish off the video with this. A little trick to get your meals down. Guys, if your nutrition is not #1 priority, you will never ever be good at bodybuilding or just in general in health fitness. So it's really a full-time job, believe it or not. Bodybuilding is a full-time job. So with bodybuilding, I have 3 other jobs, so it's like it's not easy, y'all. I mean, you got to sleep right, you got to work out right. It's a 24-hour clock. I mean, it's nonstop. You screw up one thing, you're not gonna build muscle. So unless you just have the best genetics in the world, so which I don't. So I have to make sure I do it right. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So nutrition, you have to make sure that really with common sense, the biggest meals of the day should be around your workouts. Anybody with common sense will tell you that. If you have a trainer that tells you to eat small meals after your workout, get a new trainer. You should, I'm not saying eat 300 grams of carbs or, 300 grams of protein. That's not what I'm saying. It just needs to be your biggest meals. Even if it's just 20 grams of carbs more or 30 grams of protein more than your other meals. It needs to be a little more because your metabolic state is going to be a lot higher after your workout. So if you eat a small ass meal after your workout, you're going to be hungry again 30 minutes later, probably to an hour, which is not a bad thing. I know I talked about this before where it's sometimes a good thing to be hungry after you eat after your workout because your metabolism's kicking. That's basically your body saying, I need more food. So, which means it's burning through it. Basically, long story short, eat every 2 hours, which keeps your metabolism high throughout the day, keeps your anabolic state high. So you do that. Do not starve yourself. Do not let yourself starve. That's why it's small meals throughout the day. That was a bad voice crack, sorry. So yeah, it's just small meals throughout the day. Make it 25 to 30 grams of protein. That's really what your body can absorb at one time is 30 to 40 grams, 50 tops. Depends on your, how much muscle you got and everything like that. Everybody's different. For me, I get about 35 to 40 grams per meal. So, but this meal here is about 50 grams because it's after my workout. The rice is about 80 grams of carbs, and then I cannot talk. The beef and the eggs together is about 40 grams. So almost 50. So it's pretty close. So make sure you eat bigger meals before and after your workout. So you can argue and debate about before you work out because you don't want to be too full when you work out. But for me, I usually like to eat right before my workout. I don't believe in that crap where it's like, oh, you got to wait 1 to 2 hours after you eat to work out. I don't believe in that. I go whenever I feel like it. So if my body is satisfied, I can lift some weight, I'm not bloated, I'm good to go. So I don't care if it's 10 minutes before. If I feel good, I'm lifting. So you guys, so I'm going to eat this. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Let me know in the comment section or on my Instagram. I will put all that in the description. I'm definitely going to get a tripod. I'm going to start filming like Sam Sulek almost. I'm not going to be trying to be like him, but I just want to, film like him, kind of like a one-on-one thing, like I'm talking to you personally, like in person. So I'm going to start doing that. Because I know you guys probably want to see what workouts I do and all that stuff. So, all right, so I'm going to eat this. I'm starving. I got to eat this. I don't want to let it get cold. So I'll see you guys next time. Let's see if I can do it. Get a little too big. Can't fit in the frame. All right, I'll see you guys.